beautiful people. So today I will be doing another round of opinions because I have a lot that I need to explain and to get out my system. So let's go ahead and go right in now. Being a Mackney is not a personality trait. Please stop. Like, not every single Mackney is going to be goofy or silly. Some of them might be more mature or serious, depending on the age variances. And you know what? Some young people could be just more mature as well. So stop pushing this narrative that every single Mackney in a group has to be silly, fun, goofy, because they could be mature or quiet, and that's okay. Like, it doesn't really matter because it's not a personality trait. It's not who they really are. That's just what it is. Okay, so I have three opinions on Kepler. So we're gonna put all three of them into this short little section I'm gonna do. So number one, that the general public just doesn't vibe with Kepler music, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. Every day keep talking about how Kepler is so underrated. Like maybe that's how they're supposed to be. Like maybe that's how it's meant to be. Plus, the general public likes more upbeat, lively songs. For example, if like I was general public and I didn't know about K-pop, if I didn't stand Kepler, I probably wouldn't have liked Giddy because it's not my style of music. You know, people have different tastes in music. Second one, Kepler is a failed produced group. I'm sorry. The group's music has been all over the place, and it has just been so chaotic with everything that's going on with Kepler right now. And I'm not sure they can get back on track because they only have 1 year or two left. And I'm sad for them because they went through all the trouble in the survival show just to debut, but now they're getting failed by their company, and it's super sad. Okay, next we have Kepler's flopping. Like, I'm sorry. I stand them and I love the group. I love the girls. I love the group. And I love all their songs individually, but as a discography, their songs make no sense together whatsoever. The only songs that make sense together are, at this point, I don't even know. Like, genuinely, I feel like everything has just been going downhill for Kepler ever since Free We Fresh came out. Ever since We Fresh, everything's been going downhill. I feel like Wadada did good, but then at the same time, it was overly hated, but then like loved at the same time. So there was like a good reception and a bad reception. There's mixed opinions about Wadada. And then you have Up, which came out. People were like, okay, this is a better song. I can get into this. Okay. But then you had We Fresh. Maybe everybody's like, no, frick We Fresh. Screw that. We're leaving, you guys. Because this whole discography does not make sense together. Like, it just doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the group, but people are starting to give up on them, and I might have to give up on them too. Because this is not it. Mm-mm. Being a solo stan is perfectly fine with me. Like, I have no problem with solo stans. Unless you are trashing you are trashing the members. If you trash the other members, then you cannot do that. No, that's just not okay. For example, I solo stand Jennie from Blackpink. And so there's no hate to the other girls at all. I just mind my own business looking at Jennie instead of the other girls, and I'm not hating on any other members. I just don't care about them. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you're solo stand and you just stand one member, that's fine. And as long as you're not trashing the other members, feel free to do what you want to do because that is okay with me. Like, as long as you're supporting the member and supporting like the group or the member as a whole, then that's okay. Like, as long as you're not trashing anybody else and you're minding your own business, that's fine with me. Just go ahead and do what you want to do. Okay, K-pop fans need to watch the language or the words that they use. Because some of the slang in K-pop, for example, flopping or falling off, fell off, um, like pick me, you need to watch where you're using it. It's okay if you do use it, but you have to use it in the right sense. For example, if I say Stacy fell off, like, what does that actually mean? That means that Stacy is no longer as popular as they were, which is kind of true, but at the same time, they still got a strong fan base, which includes me. Um, so you have to be careful with the words that you are using. For example, underrated and overrated. You need to watch the words you're using because sometimes people can take those the wrong way. So yeah, just watch how you speak and when you speak. Well, people, I've got science homework I need to do, and it has been great stating my opinions and getting my rage out before I have to do more science homework. So I love you guys so much. Subscribe. We just recently hit 100 subscribers, so thank you so much for that. There will be a special video coming out for that soon, but you guys have to participate for it. So go fill out the Google link form in the description. Love you guys so much. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.